Today I want to show you my patois, which I learned on my 4-week vacation to Jamaica. Hallo alle zusammen, heute wollte ich euch zeigen, wie ich in 4 Wochen Jamaika-Urlaub Patois gelernt habe. You think not easy, because Patois really hard to learn. If you just know a little bit of English and so, and everybody are coming chat Patois to you, is like, what the hell them a talk about? But after a while, you kind of get used to it and you pick up 1, 2 things like, and especially bad word, them also, them are the first ones you learn, which me won't go into that now because bad word, we now want to teach you no bad word, right? So vacation was just awesome. I only can recommend everybody if you go just to Jamaica, man, and check out the place for themselves. Drink a good red stripe like me, bring one home here extra for me, like cheers. And check out the place. So many things to do. Get out of the hotels, man, and do things what the yardis summer do. Like, don't just stay on the beach and hang around there and don't do nothing. You have to go to the countryside, go to Port Royal, go to Port Antonio, Duns River Falls, Mayfield Falls. There's so many beautiful things. And definitely one time alone won't do. You need to go there more often for just see the entire island. People there very nice, very friendly, very helpful, and them not laugh when you chat wrong thing like, and which I really kind of did like. The funny thing was when first time we did get invited for dinner, Jamaican dinner like, and my friend and I, we went there together and we look in a pot and we did see something dead swimming in there. I mean, obviously dead, but and it did look like some dead hand. And we really did shock us. We thought, oh, what the hell, them are going to give me near me. And we looked, and it did really look like some, like something like this. And we didn't have a clue. Trust me, we didn't have a clue. So later, then when dinner was set up, man, and the table was set up, everybody was sitting there, like 10 people, and so a lot of people there. From little picnic, 2 bigger grown-ups, grandma, grandpa, everybody was there. So my friend who did invite me, him did a sit beside me like, and him did see my face when I see that piece of chicken foot on my plate. I mean, Germans all know we don't eat chicken foot. And he really did look so creepy, sorry for say that. And him say, oh, give me your chicken foot, maybe eat it. Me like them so much, man, just give me it. So me give me chicken foot and kind of happy, and me like, oh, thanks God. And the next disaster was when we tried to eat the dumpling. First time dumpling like is a Knödel, but dumpling in other style, I never did see that before, and yeah, it was really tough. So we try to cut it with a spoon to get a mouthful like, and the dumpling just a jump over a plate like couple of times, like a ping pong ball like, until it jump on the floor. I was so embarrassed, me nearly die. Of course, the whole table, everybody shout out, laugh like also, and them never stop. So me laugh too. What else you go do in an embarrassing thing like that? And well, me continue eating. So after dinner now, so we sit outside on the veranda, we listen to the crickets them and the little tree frogs, and so it really nice, and you can look at the stars, and it just look different than when you're looking at stars in Germany or so. I don't know, I can't tell you. Them just seem so much closer. So we went back to the hotel and really tired. Like my friend and I, we both wear glasses, as you can see, obviously. And we tried to sleep. All of a sudden, I noticed she hear some sound like, and me look at the wall, so me see something black, really black, big, like so. Even without the glass, it did look big. So all of a sudden, that thing there move. It go like so, and it go on the other side, and all of a sudden, then it fly. You should have seen man, the two of you just fly out of bed one time, like also we run in a bathroom and shut the door. My friend, she got the door in her face. Unfortunately, man, me drop in a bathtub. After a while, she come in a bathroom too, and so and we both locked the door, and we didn't come out there for I don't know how long. He screamed so loud that even downstairs they didn't hear it. After a while, long time, we finally came out and we look under the bed, we look behind the bedpost, we look anywhere we could have possibly looked, like we couldn't find that thing anymore. Next morning we did ask friends also, what the hell was that? And we could hear was, oh, that was just a bug, just a bug. And we say, big like that? That could never be a bug, also that more look like a monster. Yeah, well, so much about that experience, like, so we went back to the beach, also try to get some sleep there, since we never got much in the night. And obviously we get some sleep, because we end up with some piece of sunburn where you never see before. We wet like a lobster. The next thing we know, also some guy come to me, also, oh, you born, you need some aloe vera, so I think a Bible good for you, man, you know. So me I rub it by you like, and you know. So me glad for any kind of attention, also, so you rub it a Bible by me, and it feel cool. I have to really say, also, it feel really nice. So recommend that, good one. So after a while, we decided we were hungry, so we went to Pork Pit, had some jerk chicken and some bami and some aki and all those nice delicious things. Also the food really wicked. I mean, it's just, you know. So we sat there for a while, and after we finished eat, also all the guys them say, all right, let's go to Pier 1. So since it was a Friday night, also everybody go Pier 1. We didn't have a clue what Pier 1 was like also, but anyway, we dressed up nicely and we went to Pier 1. It's an open air disco. It just, wow. Music loud like hell, man. A lot of people there, from yardies to tourists to anything you could have possibly imagine. And it was just nice, really great music, and we dance a lot and we drink a lot, yeah. Couple of rum punch and sex on the beach and what them all name like, and we get so drunk also that we really feel sick. So somebody then eventually carried me home, because we are about to go on a trip the next day. Because somebody had this great idea, so we must watch cricket. And somehow cricket never really put on my agenda. Like cricket was to me like really boring. But the only thing we did here was inside a country, and you see some nice things, and we will have fun. So we say, all right. So after we went to a country, like 2-3 hours later, finally reached there, was one bar, one big ball field, and nothing else. And that was just about it. So most of the time, them cricket player, them just stand up there like, and I was like, okay, they are doing something too. And my friend said also, they have to think. They have to think their next move. And I'm like, okay, so it's taking longer then. So how long a game can last? Oh, it can last up to 2-3 days, and so it all depends. And my jaw almost dropped to the ground, because I couldn't believe what him just said. So when I carry no things, when I carry no toothbrush, when I carry nothing at all. So I feel like I could have cried right now. So we went to the bar, had a couple of red stripe, went back, also the players, them seemed like them not move an inch, meanwhile, you know. Then somebody come to it, like some Rasta man. I'm a friend, she like Rasta man, you know, so she says, oh yeah, look at you, look good. So he must say, did you ever see a ganja field? And then they said, no, I never see no ganja yet. I saw him carry a little bit outside, I play some more bushes and so, you know, so we walk like also, and then we finally come to this big field. I smell alone would I get you dizzy like. So Annette, she did try a couple of puffs like, and of course them try to convince me to try it too. I take 2 puffers, so I think die, because my calf is so hard, also I think it never go stop. But it was really fun. And luckily, after we came back to the game, also it was actually finished, it done. So we actually reached home in the same night, and it was okay. So it never last 2 days, thanks God. Yeah, and then we did all kind of other fun stuff, like, you know, we went downtown, we see Montego Bay, we see different shops and how them set up like, and how people dress up, and so much more friendlier. They don't look so grim like in Germany. Everybody looks so dead serious, like down there everybody just seems to smile, and I really like that a lot. So that was my first experience. Hi guys, the whole thing was just a joke. we never learn patwa in 4 weeks, man. That's impossible. The only thing we learned in our 4 weeks was like all the bad word them. Then we learn quick. But everything else we learned like in 25 years, we did live down there and really enjoy it. Don't regret one day. Goodbye. See you next time. Hopefully. Subscribe. Bye bye.